I have a trick or treat scenario for you. The first scenario is XRP goes to zero because of this. The second scenario is XRP basically goes parabolic. I'm talking, tens of $1,000s per XRP. So let's start with the negative, right? When XRP goes to zero. Now, if you've noticed, a lot of these so-called government agencies and big banks, especially the consortium of banks known as R3, that have been touted to be scouting XRP and the XRP ledger to implement all these cross-border payment things that they've all been working on, ISO 20022. Perhaps we come to a time when we realize that all of these companies, all of these governments have been playing XRP and the community and the technology. And what they've in fact done is that they've just basically gone in and duplicated the blockchain and made it private and made it their own and forked it or whatever. Because at the end of the day, XRP Ledger is an open source, free to use blockchain. When I say free to use, as in free to copy and make your own. So what's to stop R3, the American government, the British government, the German government, the United Nations, whomever, what's to stop them from just forking the XRP ledger and using it to their own benefit? The technology is already there. It's open source, right? A lot of people have actually asked this question, and to be honest, the answer is out there. There's nothing stopping them. They can do that. In fact, I believe R3's done something similar with the technology. I've forgotten the exact name of what they're calling their blockchain, but they've got their own blockchain that seems like a copy of XRP, and it's in the works, right? So that's one scenario where XRP gets put into this cage and then gets competed with by conglomerates and governments who then all decide to work with each other and exclude Ripple and the XRP ledger and you guys from the party. Heck, they could even legislate against it, where the governments of the world now go after XRP. The Ripple, the business, as we can see, they can be sued. They know who they are. They can go after them and their business. And that would have a massive effect, of course, on XRP's price. And then they could go after the validators and straight up outlaw XRP, get all the exchanges to delist them. And the price would plummet to zero, because if there's no utility and every holder gets brokenhearted, then, some people would dump and the token would just lose momentum and go to zero, right? That's one scenario that's horrible. I hope that never happens. Highly unlikely. The other scenario is equally extreme, but in the other direction. Now, we all know that XRP is kind of the banker's coin, right? One of the reasons why they've been picked on by Gary and the SEC in the United States is just that, because they're the banker's coin. They, more than any other cryptocurrency, threaten banks and the establishment the most, because they take away their fundamental business, okay? I'm not saying that XRP is replacing the dollar. I'm saying the XRP or the Ripple network, the XRP ledger, and what it does, it takes away the fundamental business of the big banks and investment companies that run the world. So what if, rather than beat them, they just join them? What if the governments of the world and all the central banks of the world suddenly usurp XRP, buy 99.999999% of all of it, and basically just take over it, right, by sheer brute force? And as such, making you guys, the holders, disgustingly rich, right? Some of you guys, if that were to happen, would be so wealthy, you wouldn't know what to do with yourselves, right? The flip side of that, though, and the harm that would do, is that it would effectively destroy a lot of cryptocurrency as a concept, right? So first of all, it would siphon a lot of liquidity away from most other tokens. It would negate the necessity for a lot of these other tokens completely, especially if the smart contracts get highly developed, overtakes Bitcoin, siphons like 90% of the locked-in value in all of these other cryptos, takes liquidity away from Bitcoin, and just becomes like the new world order coin or something like this, which is another fear that a lot of people have had and demonstrated that yes, in this scenario, the hodlers we get incredibly wealthy. I mean, like just mind-bogglingly rich. But you would have sold your souls to the powers that be for this to happen. So it's Halloween. Let's have a little fun. In the comment section, which scenario would you like happen? Would you like it to go just parabolic into the stratosphere where your XRP is worth $100,000 per XRP? Or are you so principled and against this happening that you would rather have it go to zero than sell your soul to the devil? Not financial advice. It's Halloween. Let's have some fun in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.